For concealed carry, what's your personal opinion on the caliber best suited for self-defense? Chris, my personal opinion, I just like the 9 millimeter. Ballistics nowadays, or just bullets, made. They're just so. I mean, they're superior to, you go back 20, 30 years ago. So 9 millimeter, I like it for many reasons. One, you get to carry more rounds. I know a lot of people talk about the 45. It's the one and done round. Yeah, maybe in the movies. I don't know. But yeah, I really like the 9 millimeter. You get to carry more rounds. Not a whole lot of recoil, so your follow-up shots, are manageable and more controlled. And, again, with today's ballistics, I mean, you can get really good rounds that have really good stopping power, different grains, stuff like that. There's just so many options out there. That's what I really like to carry. And, I'm used to the recoil. So you can go from a Glock, you can go to, a Springfield Armory, and it kind of pretty much is going to feel the same. And so I'm just used to it. I really like it. Again, the more rounds, the better. It's easy on your follow-up shots. So, if you have to go in there and do a double tap or something like that, you have to do that. You got to do that. You got to stop a threat. You have, you have to maybe shoot the gun or fire the gun more than once. Then you can definitely do that with a more controlled manner, with a 9 millimeter. 40 Smith & Wesson, it's almost like a compromising round. 45 is a really good round. I like it. A lot of it is because I just grew up with it, with 1911s. My brother had a 1911 that I used to shoot. And so it's America's round as well, man. Everybody loves the 45 ACP, but as time goes on and as ballistics get better and there's so much information out there, I think the 9 millimeter is really good. They'll talk about, it bounces off windshields and stuff like that. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. I don't even think that's true. There's so many videos out there on IGTV where, people are taking gun courses and they're shooting through windows and they're hitting their targets. So I don't know about that. It's a good round. I like it. And, that's what I run, man. That's my opinion on that. So, thanks for the question, man. It's a good question. Your opinion on night sights, and is a RMR a must? No, Juan, an RMR is not a must. Night sights are good. Sight acquisition, it's there, right? Because you can see them, but it's just really what works for you. I'm really not a gun expert when it comes to night sights or anything like that. All I've run. I used to have some fiber optic sights, but that's what I run. I'm just comfortable with them. There's so many other sites out there that can help you maybe acquire your sight better. It's just going to be on you. What is it that you feel more comfortable with? Now, if you're gonna go out there or if you're gonna be a competitive shooter, or if you're gonna be shooting competitively, then obviously you may have to rethink that. But for me, for everyday carry, night sights, they're there. I can see them during the day and I can see them at night. I get it. That's all you see. And how do you see, the perp, or how do you see the bad guy? Yeah, you can get into this whole argument on night sights, on how they're good or how they're not good. A lot of people even say, well, they'll give you away. Well, dude, I'm not a Navy SEAL, man. I'm not an assassin. I'm just a guy at Walmart with a gun. That's it. So they work great for me. It works good. RMR, I really like it. I know a lot of people that don't care for it. They've tried it. They don't like it. It's just everyone's different. Everyone has different sights, and not different sights, but everyone's different. Their sight acquisition is different than other people. Some people have a problem with the RMR. Some people like just regular sights. And so, at the end of the day, you need to go out there and you need to try it. There's a lot of gun stores or not gun stores, but there's a lot of shooting ranges that you can go in there and you can actually, rent guns with RMRs. And so you can try an RMR and see if it works for you. But it's just going to be on you, whatever works best for you. I know that a lot of law enforcement are going to RMRs. more and more every day. They're great, man. I like them, other than the batteries, but they last a long time. Or, you may get that fog issue when you're going from a cold environment into a warm environment, especially, for law enforcement. You may get that issue, but, you have to take that into consideration. But at the end of the day, what works best for you, what do you feel more comfortable with? It's just going to be on you, man. They all work great. They all work great. So there it is. Sorry for generalizing, an answer. It's just, I'm not an expert at that stuff, man. I'm sorry. I'm just giving you what I go through and what I see when I run my gear.